What's up, Crusaders? It is episode 8, and we're doing something totally different today. Will It Hot Dog? I am Pixel the Paladin, and this is my,
Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
Is that mustard? I like mustard.
Yeah, and, who are you?
I'm a dragon.
I have faced many challenges during my trials as a knight. You are no dragon.
Yaha, a red one.
Very well. Prove it then. Say your magical draconic name, the one that binds you and gives you power.
Gregosaurus.
Gregosaurus?
That's what my mom calls me.
Oh, I'm gonna call you Greg.
Pretty cool.
Anyway, where was I?
Are those hot dogs?
Yeah.
I like hot dogs.
Me too, pal. Let's get to reviewing.
Me. Good thing none of these contain any garlic. Blah! This week's delectable delicacies are: from the cold, dreary fields of England comes a truly fiery fiend. We welcome Coleman's English mustard, combining delicious spoonfuls that you could nearly drink. This mustard maker is over 270 years old. Here is Mel Honey Dijon. With the fury of radish and a touch of white wine, and a pinch of southern glass with Duke's horseradish mustard. Blah!
Alright, lads and lasses, here we go. It's Will It Hot Dog, and we're doing something brand new today. We're trying mustard, one of my other favorite sauces and condiments, and ignoring the actual dragon in the room.
Hey, how's it going?
Let's try some hot dogs too. So, what do we got? We got 3 mustards today, all different. I've never had them before. I've got 3 dogs that I prepared in identical fashion to keep things simple. It's just bun, red onion, and dog. Now, with my trusty rusty spoon, I'm going to do my very, very best to scoop the same amount of mustard on the dog. I have had these dogs before. I have had onions before. So what I'm going to be tasting things on, testing and tasting, blah, 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 testing and tasting things on, will be how good the mustard is. What are the judgments? So, judgments are going to be the same for this episode. I'm still kind of figuring this out. But, what's the first one? Heat. Now, mustards come in all varieties, shapes, and forms. So what I am still going to do is give a scale out of 1 to 10 for mustard's spice level. But of course, this isn't capsaicin spice, unless it is. So, mustards that are like a 7 or an 8 are just really bright, explosive mustards that give you all kinds of taste and flavors. Second judgment is, of course, flavor. What does it taste like? Is it good? Is it bright? Does it do what it says it's trying to do? And then third, last but not least, how good is it on a hot dog? Everybody can have hot dogs. Everybody can have mustard. Let's dive right in. This is episode 8, Will It Mustard. Up first, Coleman's English mustard. Wow, I've actually never had this before. And it says, not for the faint of heart. Well, as a paladin, I'm not faint of anything. All right, here we go. I'm just going to throw it on there. Well, caution to the wind. I have no idea how strong this is. But we're just gonna go right on with our trusty rusty spoon, and it's not big enough, but that's okay. Just like that. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, look at all that. Oh, I have to resist licking this. I really want to. Should have figured that out before I did this. But, oh well, that's what these tests are for. All right, let's dive right in. This is Coleman's English mustard. Whoa! Whoa! Holy cow! Woo! Dabble to ya. Oh! Ooh, that's so intensely good. Whoa! Oh, it's got me right in the sinuses. Ooh, it's punching just well above its weight. Ooh, that's a tiny jar, but you don't need much. Woo! I should have saved this one for last. Oh my goodness. Well, we're going to try and finish it. Oh my God. All right, what does it taste like? Imagine the sharpest mustard you've ever had. It goes right to the sinuses. It's actually strikingly different from anything I've ever had before. It's so radically different, I'm not really sure what to make of it. The flavor is so pointed. It almost doesn't even translate to mustard for me. I would almost equate that directly to horseradish. Oh. 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 I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I braved through that. That was not for the meek. Oh. I'd have shaved a few years off my life there, but woo, spice level enormous. I don't even know what to say. The fact that this was first destroys the meters. I think I'm going to firmly put this as just an 8. That's an 8 out of spice level. If it gets too much hotter than that, oh man, wow. The flavor is so crazy to me. It's not necessarily vinegar, and it's not necessarily what I associate as mustard. It's a super sharp flavor, and I keep going back to that, so I apologize, but it's got this one note. Yeah, I would just instantly, I can breathe better than I have in 25 years. This is the sharpest mustard I think I've ever had, and I've had a bunch of Chinese mustards. I've had a bunch of, I've made mustards. I've done all kinds of things. Oh, goodness gracious. I have to look in here just to see if there's anything else, because, boy, no, not really. This is just mustard seed, some flour, some sugar, a pinch of salt. That is a ass-whooping mustard. Woo! How good was that on a hot dog? It's kind of rough. Absolutely no shade to Coleman's. In fact, that would be so excellent to dip like an egg roll in. Something you really, really, really want to feel. Like, that is a light touch. I'm almost terrified to lick the spoon. Wow. Oh, it's so sharp, it's almost bitter. Woo! Woo! Boy, Greg, I don't even think you breathe fire that hot. How good was it on a hot dog? It was alarming. It was extremely alarming. Completely overpowered the dog. Completely overpowered the onions in the bun. It was a train wreck of a hot dog. But it was an excellent mustard. Wow. What? I mean, this just makes my head spin. What would I put this on? What would I make out of this? You could put just a touch in like a burger sauce, and this would just blow the doors off of anything in the room. a touch on a Reuben or a sandwich. I mean, just a touch. I'm talking just a smidgen. Whew! That's a hell of a start to this. Well done. Yep, it's all in chunks. Here we go. I'm wearing a ridiculous costume. Ready, set. My house is apparently sinking into the floorboards. No, I'm missing shit already. I tell you, not getting any better at this. One would think you would have everything in place, mise en place, but no. How did I not make any Man of Steel jokes last week? God, what a missed opportunity. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be. Am I a freaking dragon or am I a crocodile or an alligator? I don't know. This is ridiculous. Excuse me while I gator roll my way through this one. Oh, I'm not too snappy. Oh, this costume's so hot. Oh, God.
You got any cheese?
Cheese?
I like cheese. That mustard looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Can I have some?
Sure. I'll, put some in the fridge for you later.
Thanks. This basement's nice.
Thanks.
Think I'll stay a while.
Ooh. That's concerning. All right, I'm back. Well, after rolling around in my yard for about 20 minutes, I can firmly say that that was very enjoyable to try. Super cool, awesome. Will the next one be as fun? So this is, and I'm probably going to butcher this, so forgive me, but mayal? Mayal mustard?
Male troglodyte.
I'm terrible at pronunciations, so debuted in 1747. It's pretty old. I hope the mustard's not that old. Thank you, Greg. I needed that. This is the honey Dijon mustard. In here we have just the usual things. Spirit vinegar. Interesting. Mustard seeds, some mustard flour, some honey. So really, again, not a ton of ingredients. A couple of preservatives just because it's mustard, but it's pretty standard fare. I've never had this before. Let's try it on a hot dog. I should have said, why didn't I say, will it hot dog? There we go, same amount. Hopefully this doesn't quite fight me as hard. All right, I haven't tasted it yet. Very excited. Ooh, it smells like honey. It smells very lovely. Will it hot dog, number 2. Okay, let's see here. Okay. This is going to sound so rude, coming from a very well-established and obviously very aged company, but the first thing that came to my mind would be to dip like chicken tenders in this. And that's not an insult, that's a term of endearment, because this is a very lovely and refined honey mustard. So spice level, this would be low enough to even break out the Wally scale. We won't have to just because this is a honey mustard, but there's no rip to this one. There's no heat. This is less than a 1. In terms of the spice scale, but that's exactly what you want. That's exactly what you want out of this. Boy, it's really pretty delicious. It's so smooth. It is shockingly smooth. The taste flows over my tongue and then disappears. You get kind of everything you want out of it. You get the lovely mustard and you're reminded immediately, you're like, oh, lovely, sweet. Oh, that's honey. And then it's gone. Flavors, pretty high. I don't know, this was really, really tasty. Let's just start the flavor off at a 6. That's a delicious mustard. Low spice. How good is this on a hot dog? Pretty good. Normally, I wouldn't put honey mustard on a hot dog, but boy, it's got some sweetness. The salt is low but nice, and it's super well rounded. It's very well crafted. Man. Boy, that's delicious. That's super yummy. How good is that on a hot dog? Let's do a 6.5. It's super enjoyable. Like my hot sauces, I typically like my mustard a little spicy, but that's kind of I use it for multiple purposes. Boy, what else would I put in that? Goodness gracious, I like a dollop in pasta. Would be absolutely lovely. Any application where you want both a very refined mustard flavor, but a touch of sweetness, this would be lovely in. And then of course the silly answer, French fries, fried chicken, like, it feels like an insult, but it's not. This is an excellent mustard. Oh, there's an actual dragon in my house. An actual real magical creature. They never tell you about this in Paladin School. Where's my seal? I know I left the window open. I know that's on me. God, I hope he didn't get out. I'm really dragging my feet on this one. Hi there. I'd like to take a brief pause from the video for a second to introduce myself. I'm that famous actor who's always playing Pixel the Paladin in all those movies and commercials. I'd like to introduce you to something we're very proud of. Have you heard it? If you've been enjoying the new tunes that you've been hearing, I'm very pleased to announce Marcom4 has actually been supplying us with new music to use in all of our videos. Marcom4 has been making some music for us that we really would like you to check out. I'm putting a link to him, his SoundCloud, all of his works, and more in the description below. Please, check out Marcom4 for yourself today. Now back to the video. All right, kings and queens, here we go. The final mustard of the episode. Duke's horseradish mustard. You know what? Crucify me if you want. I have not had a ton of Duke's. Everybody loves it. Everybody swears by it. People have tattoos of it. Craziness. I just haven't had a lot of Duke's. We have our mustard here, and I've sworn by it. I've used it for decades. I don't know what to tell you. So, Duke's, this is your chance. Make me a believer. Duke's mustard, horseradish. Is there anything special on this? A little bit of cider vinegar, a couple of types of mustard, and then some horseradish. A little white wine. Perfect. Okay, nice squeezer topper. All right, Greg, we're going in here. Let's see if Duke's can live up to the hype. Nice big amount. Love the squeeze top. That's really nice. Perfect. No fuss, no muss. Final mustard. Last bit of hot dog. Such a classy show. Interesting. Boy, interesting. So different. So different from each one on the table here. Wow. Little horseradish flavor. The spice is nice, but I wouldn't call this spicy. I'm gonna keep chewing on this because I'm gonna think about it a little more. I can't believe how different the mustards are stacked up against one another. We have what I would call something that's very nostalgic, honey mustard, something I've had a whole bunch in my life. I've had something brand new, which kind of kicked my butt across my entire yard. And then I've had something like this that's, gosh, it feels so familiar, but it's a whole new twist on something. I'm unfamiliar with this yet again, and it's remarkable. That's why we taste these kind of things. Boy, that's good. Okay. Well, where's the spice? Definitely on the board. We're at like a 3. This is probably a potent mustard for some. This is a 3 or a 4 for spice. It's a potent mustard. A lot of flavor. White wine's really nice. Gosh, I'd almost swear there's lemon juice, but I don't think I saw that. The horseradish is very prevalent, but it's a background flavor. It's a very prevalent flavor. I get the horseradish, but it tastes like horseradish. It doesn't actually taste like the nasal-inducing fire that I thought it would. Boy, it's really flavorful. It's a very good mustard. That would be an awesome brat mustard. If you're a fan of brats, I'm a fan of brats.
I like brats.
He's a fan of brats. If you're a fan of brats, Duke's mustard is the one for you. Wow. Flavor. Let's put flavor at a 5. I'm going to give it a few negative points in my mind because when you tell me it's horseradish, I really want to believe it's horseradish. I really want to get blasted by it. Like, this is an excellent horseradish flavor, and I actually, that's why I'm kind of stumbling on this one so much. The flavor of horseradish comes through in this, and it's very good. It's really pretty good. And maybe it's my own perception, maybe it's just me, but I want that to be a little spicier, and that would get a much higher score. The white wine's lovely. The mustard taste is very familiar. I'm gonna give it a 5.5. This is really good. So, how good was that on a hot dog? Awesome. Really, really good. Like, that to me feels like a mustard I'm familiar with. That to me is familiar and unfamiliar, good at the same time. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know. On a hot dog, yeah, it's like a 7. I would put this in my fridge and I would eat this all the time.
Can you put that in the fridge for me later?
Yes, Greg, I will put that in the fridge for you. All right, lords and ladies, that was episode 8. Something very fun, something brand new. Will and Hot Dog, trying some mustard. I'm going to be trying a bunch of new things as the seasons come and go. I've got a bunch of good ideas and some bad ones.
You got any barbecue? I like barbecue.
Exactly. So, if you like what we're doing, please like, share, and subscribe. I've got more fun stuff coming ahead. I'm going to put the link to all the mustards I've tried today in the description below. Please, 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 please go check out Markov Corp. He rules. And as always, from me to you, stay safe out there.
Interesting. A magical red dragon. And an ancient one, too. I'm glad you summoned me.
Hey, how's it going?
So, what are we going to do about him?
Do?
I mean, yeah, like I can't just have a dragon living in my house.
Ah, I meant to tell you, a message arrives from the Grand Inquisitor.
The Grand Inquisitor? Quickly, what does it say?
You are honored with a new charge, lowly squire. Ensure your solemn duty in protecting the neighboring countrysides from the new emerging threat. Keep him preoccupied. Take care of the dragon.
So...
Good luck.
This place is pretty nice. Think I'll stay for a while, if that's okay.
Hooray! New friends.
Oh my God.
Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna be so hard to record.